Hey, what is up? I love how I have a black void behind me because of the fact that Stream Elements just isn't loading up the textures properly. We are going to be playing some PoE. Once again, don't have it loaded behind me, but you know what? I actually don't mind the black on this screen at least. Considering how inconsistent it's being, I'm probably going to stop using the Stream Elements stuff anyway. I'll figure out a different way to do what I need to do. But we're playing some PoE 2. This is the same character from last week that I was playing. I haven't gotten to the end game yet because I've been leveling a bunch of other characters. And like I played a new character with my girlfriend, and then I was leveling another thing, and I was doing this thing and that thing. So like, just in general, been all over the place as far as this game's concerned. But I can say, leveling a mercenary, which this is the first time I've done so, has been great. It's ridiculous just how good artillery ballista is. You know, there's a reason that several streamers are playing it. You can see here, like, I'm in pretty much no danger whatsoever. And this isn't even like a tanky ascendancy or build. Well, I guess you could say it's tanky. I'm playing as tactician. So I have my ascendancy points are the
I despise necromancers. Make me do the job twice. Time to take this trophy and run.
my ascendancies are the ones that grant the pin to all projectiles, and then also pin enemies are basically frozen. And that's extremely strong. Ever since I got those 2 ascendancy points, I've had pretty much no problems. But even before that, like, before I got artillery ballista and all of those things, I was, what am I using? Aren't I using overwhelming presence? Yeah, I just don't have enough strength. Oh, and Wind Dancer. Yeah, whatever. But even before I got artillery ballista, like, just being able to did you have 1 charm slot by default before, and then you need to get the rest from your gear? Is that me being crazy? It might be, honestly. Let's see, things that got added today. We have... Oh, that's not added today yet. Never mind. I was gonna say there should be a rune affinity, but there is not. So, forget about that for a second. I can't put it away. Something got added though. That was important for me to talk about. And now I can't remember what it is. Throw this in here. Okay. I need to go to... I've done Keth, I've done the graveyard. Let's go to the valley. But lots of quality of life in today's update from what I remember reading earlier.
Looks like any other valley to me.
Oh, let's get some let's get some music going. Some tunes. That's what I forgot to do. I was thinking it was a little quiet. There we go. What are we listening to today? So good. Ooh, I would love to play this and then just have a what's it called? Final Fantasy music playing in the background. But that's not going to be fitting to this. You know what? We're just going to listen to my liked music playlist. It's going to go everywhere. And I'm sorry.
Look out!
This is the last song that I liked last time when we were streaming. Did anybody see where my essence monster went? I should probably clip that. Did it not clip? That one did. Who knows? Maybe my foot pedal is disconnected. No! But there was an essence monster there, and then it wasn't. Not even sure I need that, but always good to pick up gems. Ancient seal. Oi, oi.
Is this a graveyard for titans? No wonder.
Oh. But yeah, no. Just with my ascendancy and the whole pinning thing and the pinning enemies being unable to move, I legitimately am most likely under geared, under statted for this stage of the game. And you can see that, like, it doesn't really matter. I'll probably have a pretty rough wall to hit when I get to what's it called? Maps. We're a little bit far away from that still, but maybe by the end of the stream today we'll be at maps. I think I can make that happen. There he is. I was like, where did my rare go that I was fighting? Because, like, it's not dead. Cool. This is just a seal. It's not the relic deposit thing. Oh, whoops. Anyway, how are you guys doing this fine Thursday? I didn't have chat up. My bad. Apologies if you were talking in the chat and I didn't respond. Chat is up now. I hope everybody had a good Thursday. I hope everyone had a good week. We have spring break next week, and so I have a nice week off to look forward to, which is nice because, like I mentioned recently, I was injured. I have a herniated disc, and yesterday and today, the pain's been kind of coming back a little bit. And so I've been very uncomfortable. I'm in fact very uncomfortable right now. What killed me? No, I was far along too. Ooh. But yeah, no. My death is most likely attributed to, again, the fact that I just really poorly geared. So maybe we don't hit maps by the end of stream today, because I might end up farming some areas. I'll probably farm the end of this act a lot, because I'll bet you that we have a decent experience against whatever his name is, the boss of the act. Can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. We'll see. Maybe I get lucky rares along the way. Don't have to do any intense farming. Would be the best outcome. Actually, no. Sorry. Best outcome would be we get a bunch of Sekima trials. There's the last seal. We get a bunch of Sekima trials, and I just farm Sekima trials and get like the best drops ever, because I love the Sekima trial so much. Especially with a build like this, where like you don't have to worry about a whole bunch of stuff, and like you're almost never getting hit anyway. It's cake. Let's see. Okay. Where do you guys think the pedestal is? I think it's right here. What's up, hon?
Wow.
Yeah. It's my headphones that are just loud.
Oh,
Yeah. Like the stream should be normal.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I
I haven't gone around to adjusting all my volumes. I'm gonna die again. Nope. Yeah, I just hadn't gotten around to turning my headphones down. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll bet you where I want to go is right here to put in the 2 clan relics. I didn't really think about the fact that it would be in the middle, since typically everything's on the edge. Yep, there's the waypoint. Bloop. And put this in, put this in. I'll take increased life flask recovery, why not? And go back here. Open. Oh, let me in! Let me in! I told you, this playlist is going to take us all over the place.
Oh, this must
It's my
be the
liked
forbidden
music
part.
playlist, so everything I've
Well,
liked on YouTube
on
music.
we go.
We started with the Sweater Weather remix from the other day. We just had Pistols at Dawn. Now we have Lupe Fiasco, Superstar. Let's see. What's up next? CKY's up next. Hmm? The way to do it. And the mozzarella. Uh-oh. I lag a little bit. What was I talking about? I was hoping everybody had a good week. Spring break next week. Injury. I'm hurting. Here's something different. I know if Dr. Mr. Smellgood is in the chat, he's immediately going to talk and respond to this, but like, how many people in the chat are playing or have played Monster Hunter Wilds, and how annoying is their multiplayer system? Like, me and him were trying to play and just kill some monsters. Like, we wanted to hunt monsters, and we're trying to do the story together because, you know, everything that we've seen tells us that that should be possible. And it's just making it impossible. It was the most annoying system for co-op, where you have to not be in an encounter at all. And like, we had just gone to the forest because we just started on Monday or Tuesday to play. And we had just gone to the forest, and we were doing the hunt for like the gorilla thing, the pink gorilla, whatever beast that is, monster. And I had started it. We had just, and this is the worst part, right? We had just done the hunt for the spider thing with the rosebud for a butt. So we had just finished doing something cooperatively. And then we went to the next step. So he stepped away to grab a little bit of food. And I started doing the steps for the next step. And I just kept going because I didn't realize that he had been gone for as long as he did. So I was going, and I eventually got to the point where I started the hunt. Like I did all the cutscenes and stuff, all the conversations. Started the hunt for the gorilla guy. I'm fighting it. Then he comes back, he starts playing, he gets caught up to where it's letting him start his hunt. It sends him the party invite or the group invite to just join mine because I'm already doing it. He clicks join and it kicks him out of the freaking game. So he gets kicked out. So I like slowed down like fighting the gorilla because I was like, I don't want to kill him, right? If my friend's about to join me. So I had slowed down. He gets kicked. I go through the kill. While I'm killing it, he starts his encounter. I finish mine. Don't get an invite to go to his. And it was just non-stop problems. And then he's fighting his gorilla, pink gorilla dude. And it also bugged out to where he couldn't damage it anymore. Like he was knocking it down and it was limping, but it never would die. So he had to force close the game for me to be able to join him. And then we finally got his down. But why does that have to be their system for freaking co-op? From everything I've read online, like all the sentiment online, like they fixed the co-op problems with how they handled it in Rise, but apparently it's a different team. Like there's two different Monster Hunter teams, so this is like the same one that did Worlds. And so they're using the same like matchmaking system from Worlds, which also like Wilds is the sequel to Worlds. But what the hell? Like what, why, who looks at that and is like, yeah, this is how we want our game to run? Like who cares about the cutscenes? Like Monster Hunter's story is, oh, there's a big bad monster. Let's hunt the big bad monster, and then we get to that point and find out, no, the big bad monster was being manipulated by a bigger, badder monster.
Ooh, that's rather warm.
And then when the first DLC comes along, we find out that that badder, bigger monster was actually from another land where a bigger, badder, like, it's not so deep of a narrative that we have to lose out on good co-op for cutscenes. You know?
Take your time.
Let's see.
As you wish.
No. Nothing great here except for the amount of energy shield. Oh, I wanted to disenchant that for the whetstones. And disenchant that. Ooh. Hello. It's less movement speed, but look at that life. And it's got more lightning res, which, like, we're going to be dealing with lightning here in a little bit. Let's go. It's really depressing how the setup is so vastly different from PoE 1 that you get new items.
It'll take my finger.
Right. And in PoE 1, you know, the way that I'm sorry, my train of thought is going off. I have a point that I'm trying to make. In PoE 1, there's life on the passive tree, and all of that life on the passive tree makes it so that you,
Slaves. Knew it. There's never a good sign.
when you make a upgrade on your item, even though we just went from like 14 life to 87 life, right? Like on these boots.
I am hesitant
In
to
PoE
allow you access
1,
to Sacred
with
Ishtar.
the amount of life that you put on your tree, like that goes up, right? Like you don't just get 70 more life, like you get like 300 to 400 more life.
If you Warren Knights.
But instead, here we are with our paltry life gains. I believe I'm grabbing elemental damage over here. The socket. Yes. I have a couple of different gems here, thanks to a box that I opened up during my first Ascendancy trial. Or no, it wasn't that. It was a it wasn't from that. It was a strongbox that gave me an absolute ton of I just got like 3 gain 1 rage on melee hit, increased thorns damage, but damage with maces and bleeding duration, damage with maces and fire damage. I was hoping to get something with totems, like that's what I already have here, right? Yeah, I have increased armor, increased totem damage, increased stun threshold, increased chance to ignite. So like almost perfect for me, right? And I was hoping that we would hit something, even if it just had totem damage and nothing else. But like these are all interesting now. I don't see anything else that I really want to mess with. I didn't even realize this had bleeding duration and increased magnitude of bleeding you inflict. Huh. Minion life. Minion physical damage reduction. I don't do any kind of melee, so I guess this increased fire damage is the only thing that like matters for me. All right. To this place. And we're about to get 10 more lightning res here as well, which will be good.
Gotta find a way up, I suppose.
Oh, it already activated the waypoint.
Look out! Oil creature!
What is this?
Love it.
Interesting. Is that one of the new Artificer's orbs that got added with this patch? Cool. All right. We're looking for the body of the missing person. That's going to get us 2 passive skill points. And then we could do the vulture fight. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to do the vulture fight, because I'm pretty sure you get uncut gem for that. Yeah. Yeah, I already have level 13 on that. And who knows if I'm going to keep this as a ballista character. I wouldn't mind like experimenting more with the ascendancy and like playing with some of the other tools that it gives you. When I got my first points, I tried using the ability that it has, the covering fire or whatever it's called. That is like a permanent minion. I thought it was going to be like an actual minion that like follows you around, like 2 dudes following you around that like shoot at things that you're shooting at. That sounded really cool, but it was nothing. Like, it's just a skill that you activate that scales off of minion damage and your stats, like the amount of strength you have and the amount of dex you have contribute to the damage of the skill. Let's see. It was this one. This. So I thought supporting fire, recruit artillery minions that takes up positions behind you. So again, like I said, my brain thought there was going to be 2 dudes following me around. But they will lay in wait for your command and then fire volleys of arrows at the target location. And you can see 1% increased accuracy for dex and 1% increased damage per 3 of your strength. And then the command 40-second cooldown and only 380% attack damage. 4 volleys, 2 seconds between volleys, blah, blah, blah. So 4 times 380%, I'm assuming, of whatever your scaling is with your strength, and then you can quality it. I was disappointed, to say the least. This could be cool for creating an aura stacker, but like, what auras do you stack, right? Like, what's the point? I don't know. Ooh. And then I was really hoping that Cannon's Ready was going to be like amazing, because I thought that was the whole point of playing Mercenary. But unless you're using a crazy high attack speed weapon, it doesn't do anything, because it doesn't overwrite the attack time of the totems. Sup, dude? I was just talking earlier about our problems with playing Monster Hunter. I was seeing if there was anybody else around who had similar issues trying to play with their friends. Ah, here's the body I was looking for. Okay, final letter obtained. We did the vulture fight. I just need stairs now. Is that the stairs? Yep. Yeah, because I was like, is anybody else having this issue trying to play wilds with their friends? Like, why is this a problem? And then the worst part too is that I was reading today or yesterday that like this wasn't a problem with Rise. So, but because Monster Hunter has two separate teams, the Rise team wasn't the same team that made Wilds, because Wilds was made by the same team that made Worlds or something like that. Was more or less what I was reading. Whether all of that's true or not, I couldn't confirm.
Death from above!
And I never played Worlds. I played it, but in the most surface level version of, I booted the game once or twice and walked around the town. Like, I didn't play it. And then Rise I played a little bit of. I tried getting Schloppy to play Rise with me. No. 2 dead ends. Where's the correct path? I know. Is this another dead end? It better not be. Maybe not. We'll know we found the right place when we find the double wide stairs. Oh, we found another essence. Is this one also gonna break?
Incoming!
Nope, nope. This one doesn't seem like it has any issues.
Love it. That.
Interesting. Ow. I didn't even pick up the essence. No, I was so distracted. And I have to walk all the way back. Everything's back to life. I don't even know where I'm going right now. Yeah, I don't remember what direction I was trying to go. This playlist is a roller coaster, to say the least. Okay. Keep going this way. Maybe I get lucky and get another essence this one. Alright, here's the room where I died. All my drops are gone! So sad. I didn't even think about the fact that the item filter would get updated, because there are technically new items in the game. And usually when new items get added, it breaks old filters. But maybe nothing got moved around in a way that like broke the old filter. And here's the stairs. We were almost at the end. Alright, so now I need to find the sisters statue. Dude's like in the freaking background there. Like part of the railing. No, don't do it. I'm out of mana. Oh. I think the only thing I need to find here is the sister statues and then the boss. I don't remember there being anything else like noteworthy on this tile. How? Why? Dr. Mr. Smell Good, you gotta play Path of Exile too. You know you wanna. It's not as complicated as Path of Exile 1, and it feels more like playing Path of Exile Dark Souls, which is something you like. Next week we'll be playing, what's it called? Last Epoch for the new update. So that'll be fun. That'll be after the 17th.
Love that.
Okay. So it's a low level wooden club, because wooden clubs are low level, with extra strength, double stun buildup.
Look out!
I found the sisters. Cool. Talk about a real whiplash right there with the song change. Plus 10 lightning resistance. I remember being in high school and just listening to this song all the time. I had, way back then, right, one of the first iPod videos, which was the classic iPods that had the little screen for playing music videos on. And my girlfriend at the time bought all of our music through iTunes and like music videos and stuff. And I had the music video for this song on my iPod, and I was just all the time just watching the music video and listening to this, because I was a sad little emo boy in high school. It was a different time. And the boss. Cool. Torgul. the Defiler. I'm pretty sure this guy has strong fire resistance too, so this fight is going to take a little bit longer than the last one did. A little, just a tad. Yeah, just a little bit, you know. Nothing crazy. And there's the pin. It's so broken. Like, this ascendancy just is so good. Another pin. Another unique. And I know I mentioned this last stream, but
Well, look at this.
just I just can't relate to the experiences that people in my guild were having, and my friend group just not being able to find uniques. I know I'm not finding like good uniques, but I'm finding them, and the consensus from my friend group was that like uniques at all were not dropping. Ooh. Oh, I think I read 99 to life instead of 99 to armor. We'll just keep that over here.
You found
Get my points. Don't know what I'm gonna put them into. I kind of need to like re-look at my info.
Been a while since I've been to war.
And pursue the people.
Ready yourself. We must prevail, no matter what.
You're paying. Whatever you say, boss.
I've been loosely following a guide that a dude put up like days ago for this build.
Give no quarter!
This war ends today, one way or another.
Incarceration, determination, humiliation. Okay. Strength, attack damage, attack speed, and then my next point right here for more attack damage. Okay. Ooh. Taking some hits. Uh-oh. I don't want to die. Oh, it's a rare, that's why. I was wondering why I was taking so much damage so quickly, but it was because it was a rare monster. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so these guys got nerfed today in the patch. Their attack speed has been lowered, I think, or their movement speed has been lowered, but the bigger thing was these enemies had a condition where they have like a 3-hit combo that they do, but they also had the ability before to cancel out of the combo. So like if they did their first swing and you moved away from them to dodge it, instead of completing the combo and like letting you continue your dodge, they would just immediately cancel the combo and then chase you down and start the combo again. So you never had any kind of like breathing room when it came to a lot of these Faradun enemies. And that was one of the adjustments that happened today. These were like, it was a sweeping change for pretty much almost all of them. and then there was a bunch of other like different groups of enemies that had the same condition or were extremely fast but also had a little bit more life than they should have had, and they were all adjusted in the same way. Like where if you dodge their attack, they don't immediately stop attacking and then sprint after you and chase and run you down, you know. Like you have the actual ability to escape and do like your setup for your attack, as opposed to you dodge and then 3 seconds later you dodge again because you did not make any distance or space and you have no way of fighting.
This path leads only to sorrow.
Huh? Oh, there's a mini boss? I don't remember this. Oh, this is a rogue exile.
Don't make me kill you.
I don't even know where he is. Like, legitimately, I don't know if it's that dude that I just saw, like, spinning around back here. Is it this guy? Yeah, it's this guy.
Love that.
Huh. That was my first one. Very cool. So, Rogue Exiles now are super cool, where they have, I saw the reason why I knew it was a Rogue Exile is because underneath the bar, it showed that they had a unique equipped. So Rogue Exiles now will tell you what uniques they have equipped, and when you kill them, they'll drop the unique for you. So it said the Sentry equipped, and the Sentry is the quarterstaff that it had. It's really cool. I was excited at first because when I saw the Sentry, I was like, oh, that sounds like something that will be useful for my current build, but not quite. No! Come on. Done? Cool. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not cool, man. Ah, I thought I was at the boss. I don't even think I've gone through the first area yet, have I? Like, I think I'm still in the first half of the Dreadnought.
Love it.
Cool. Another big update with today's patch was the fact, yeah, I'm in the first half, was that they fixed a bunch of charms to work properly. Well, properly. They fixed a bunch of charms to work the way the elemental charms work. So, like, you know how this says when you take cold damage from a hit, it gives you more cold resistance? They fixed, like, the stun charm to also, like, fix the stun that, like, actually stuns you instead of just kicking in, like, afterwards. And there was a couple others that they discussed during the Q&A with Ziz the other day that were all behaving similarly, where the thing that activated them would happen, but the charm wouldn't actually decrease the thing that happened. Alright, go this way. Cool. Chest. I need to get that voice clip to be part of my sound clips for when I die.
Look out!
Nice. Okay. Come on, guys. Oh. Dark Eye the Brave. Energy Shield Aura. That's why their health was taking forever to go down. Always bleeds. I don't want to bleed. Thanks. I'm gonna skip out on that. Good talk. Nope. Yeah, this is a very comfortable playstyle. I wouldn't mind doing a little bit more of an active thing, which is why I was saying earlier that like maybe we end up switching off of the totem playstyle on this character. I actually already am leveling a Gemling Legionnaire. That's going to be my actual artillery ballista like character for killing bosses and stuff. Might even do the build that Ziz has been playing and do artillery ballista Smith of Kitava. Although Smith of Kitava in general just looks really promising as like a good defensive ascendancy, and I might even go like melee with it just to play some chunky melee hits or thorns. I love the idea of thorns, so that could be fun. I actually saw earlier, I didn't watch the video, but I saw a video pop up on my YouTube homepage, and it was just how to do your Trial of the Sekimas with Thorns damage. Trying to remember what song this was.
Love it.
This weekend, I will, figure out how to make my widget for the now playing. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Alright, here he is.
You again.
Weigh me
The fool under the
down.
hooded one's sway.
Want
Do
a
you
piece of
even
my
know what
love?
he is? No matter. You'll find my king far more capable than Count Gian.
Alright.
My king.
I don't know how easily this is gonna go. I'm hoping it's gonna go super easily.
The second eye of the Artura. Bow before your king.
Incoming! Submit! You are finished!
For my people.
Yeah, I think I'm okay, honestly.
We're running out of time. End this!
Yeah. Alright, phase 2.
I will hold this oppressor at bay. I don't have time for this. Sand, bend to my will. Impede my enemies. Our gift to you.
Ow. I'm glad I didn't one hit me. Yeah, artillery bliss is just so strong.
Blot out the sun. I will erase you.
I did burn through all my mana potions. Like all my flask charges for the mana. So I'm just kind of stuck waiting for my mana to regen, which kind of sucks. And apparently my dodge roll just doesn't want to work. Are you kidding me? Actually.
The second eye of the Artura.
Alright, let's
Bow before
do better with mana this time.
You are finished!
now. Of the desert.
Alright, let me just spam a little bit, because if not, I'm gonna get overwhelmed with minions.
Incoming!
Can I get the phase transition? Yeah, there we go. Oop, hello.
What are you doing?
Go, my queen.
Let my mana and life just regen right now. I know it's not gonna be full, but like
Don't have time for this. Sand,
cutscenes are gonna do their jobs.
impede my enemies. We will have blood.
Yeah, if I'm not panic pressing my flasks, I will have a much better time.
You will be forgotten.
Oop. That was my bad.
Of the sun,
Will you?
endless pain.
Ugh, I hate that stupid ability so much. I hate that all of his abilities in the second phase are basically just area denial. But whatever.
Urashikama.
Boss lady.
Just take her out. Or take him out.
Not yet.
Nice.
It is done. The war will done with.
Oh. Crossbow. Could it be an upgrade for us? It could. Let's see. Grab these helmets that I was going to disenchant. Go back to the caravan. So we have options. We can farm him.
Young man. What?
We can farm the dude for what's it called? Drops. Let me keep that. So my ideal crossbow upgrade now is just going to be plus to projectile skills and what's it called? Not a high enough level. Okay. Plus to projectile skills and weapon elemental damage. That's it. Bloodstone amulet. I'm using this still. Yeah, I need big upgrades is what I need. Hello. I didn't even look at this. Could be good. I have lots of fire res already because of the fact that I'm using 2 of these. Let's check. I
hear you.
also
No need to
have made a
rush.
terrible habit of not checking shop inventories.
Blessings.
Read all lightning skills on a chaos wand. 3 to fizz on a bone wand. Nice. Yeah. I'm not gonna leave those alone for now. Let's talk to our good friend Sin. And we will be able to move on from there.
My worst.
Go on then. I like to know who I'm working for.
You're right.
Come on. Reveal your identity.
I am a god. I am the thief of virtue. I am. It was I who created the beast. The seed of corruption that now threatens to grow anew. All I can ask is the beast has grown beyond our ability to contain it. While I slumbered under the numbing effects of corruption, there was an empire that mastered the use of that deadly energy. Their ruins may yet hold the...
Sorry, mate. That went right over my head.
I wish I could just get like a much closer look at his model. All right. Let's go to Act 6. And I was saying we have two choices. We could either farm the Faradun boss,
Yes.
or
Until then.
we could just continuously farm the Sandswept Marsh, this area, and kill Root Dredge over and over again. I'm surprised I still have positive resistances. Gonna be real.
Back to walking, I suppose.
I don't feel like listening to that right now.
Back
Oh.
to the grave! Incoming!
Let's see how Root Dredge is. That's gonna really be the deciding factor, because he was a pain when I first got here with the same skill, because he summons a bunch of adds during the fight, and it made it really difficult for the artillery ballistas to focus on him. Terror Prowl. Oh, hello. Almost died. I managed to go around him, apparently. Another nice quality of life update that came with this patch is the fact that belts now have implicits for charm slots. So it makes it so that as you level, you will naturally unlock all your charm slots now. And unique belts will always have all 3 charm slots. So that's cool. Oop. What's over here? Did I find the 2 guys? I did, yeah. I don't even know if it's worth it to fight these guys on Act 6. In Act 3, they give you a Lesser Jeweler's Orb, but I don't believe like you get anything for fighting them here.
Love it.
Another Lesser Jeweler's Orb. Cool. One of those things that I'm surprisingly not low on, but I also can probably thank this build for that, since I've only really needed to upgrade 1 gem to have more supports, and it's been Artillery Ballista. Everything else just has 2 supports and is happy. Probably need to change that when I decide to push, but whatever.
What I can
Talk to these two so that they just separate now.
upbeat.
And into the ruins. I'm not looking forward to fighting Silverback. Granted, now I have the ability to pin him and freeze him, which I didn't have last time.
At least it was dry, eh?
Okay. Inspiration rune. Yeah, I'm worried about what's gonna go down with Silverback, because I believe last time I fought him, I had my pinning ascendancy, but I didn't have the freezing ascendancy with it. So maybe this one's gonna go better, but I'm also not 100% convinced that it will be. I leveled 2, so it's time to upgrade artillery ballista one more time.
Incoming!
I haven't found any gem cutters. Up there he is.
Like that before.
Oh no.
Fancy seeing you.
Oh. And now he has a spirit enhancement.
Don't give it a chance to recover.
Yeah.
Come on now. Let's end this. Strike before it slips away.
I need to make sure I keep oiling him, because the oil is what's gonna push my damage to actually be enough to take him out. Whew. Thank you.
Good riddance.
uh, what is this checkpoint for? Okay, I found the barons. Sure. Did they already do the Act 3 map changes?
Oh, I'd never fight in the jungle again, damn it.
We're about to find out. I didn't even think about that. So this tile in particular, this map, was one of the ones that got some of the bigger changes, where it's supposed to force you to walk by the waypoint. Yeah, so here's the waypoint. So waypoint's now going to be early on in this map every time for Matlin Waterways.
Lie about this.
And what is this? Yeah, now it's the rest of the barons right here. Cool.
Look out!
I'm looking for the entrance to the bog. You're right over there? What's the matter? Yeah, why? Allergies, maybe? It's okay. I just hear you sneezing back there. I'm like, oh, something happened? Did you get, like, a puff of dust blown at you? I found the Chimeral Wastelands, because of course I did. Or wetlands, not wastelands. This map also got adjusted too, but it's supposed to be so that the Chimera and the entrance to
Pretty.
the
I'm not touching
Chaos
a damn
Trial
thing
are
down here.
close together now. But we want the Essex Bog.
Okay, there it is. Let's move.
Oh, is it going to go to the Brood? Yeah, it's going to the Brood Queen. How predictable.
Love it.
It's disgusting, it is.
What the? Oh, that magma barrier that just didn't happen? Yeah. How predictable, Spirit. You went straight to the monster I thought you would. Delwyn, don't be in my way. We'll probably run into the camp before we hit Azek Bog, since it's usually on the outskirts of this area. Maybe not. Nope, here's Azek Bog interest. Cool, cool. So with this spirit gain, I'm probably gonna get vitality and clarity attached to one of my auras so that I can what's it called? Ooh, ouchie. So that I can have better regen.
Death from above!
Oh hey, this works. I already have decent fire res. Well, I say decent. I have not negative fire res, but doing this ritual gives you a bunch of fire res for this zone.
These bastards got a pipe. I don't want your damn dark power. But I'll sure as hell use it against you.
I like that even though he's periodically invulnerable, he can still be pinned through the invulnerability. It's very nice. Almost got myself killed right there. What? Periodic cold explosions. Okay.
Love it.
One of the things that I was super happy to come back to after not playing this game for the several months that I took a break between last patch and this one is that things now have names. Like the higher tier items have their own name. It's not just exceptional smithing hammer, elite smithing hammer. That was the thing that threw me off the most, and I just didn't want to deal with it at the time. It's like, nah, I'm not gonna do this. Like, I don't need it elite hammer +1 to be my PoE gearing journey. It's minor things, but it's those minor things that make the game feel unfinished that made me not want to play. And obviously it's an early access, it's not finished, but you know. There were just certain aspects that I was willing to overlook and certain ones that I wasn't, and that was one of the few that like bothered me mentally enough that I couldn't hate. Did I find her? Yes, I did. Cool. Hello, Ignagduk. Oop. Just barely dodged in time. Cool. Nice and easy. Let's go to town and get upgrades. I'm going to put vitality and clarity on for life and mana regen, and then I can't think of anything else off the top of my head that I'm going to put on. I could technically have I didn't really think about that. I could technically have a team companion. I don't even know why I would tame, gonna be honest. Let's grab let's just grab the things that I was talking about for now. All gems. Are they level 2s, maybe? There it is. Clarity. Grave. And regenerate 1% life. It's not major, but it's enough. Rika. Did it already go on the gem? Yeah, vitality went straight on, but clarity did not. There we go. So yeah, that's an extra 30 spirit reservation right there. I have 10 left over. Yes, I did slay the bog witch.
I'll take any help I can get.
Somewhere we must hope. Do whatever it takes.
One moment. Very drafty. I gotta move my foot pedal because now I'm just hitting my death counter when I'm getting up and getting down. Oh. Alright. To the Chimeral Wastelands, wetlands, right? Yeah. I do not believe there's anything else for us to do. And gotta keep an eye out for a new Jin Barya. Because we should potentially now, at this point in the game, have access to our third ascendancy. I would prefer a Jin Barya over an inscribed ultimatum, but I'll take either.
Knew it.
I will take either at this point.
No chance.
Love it.
Hey,
Long gone.
exalted orb is nice.
Good eye. Let's run this wisp down.
Fine. Wisp, make yourself worth it, please.
No time to tarry.
Where are you going? You're taking me all the way back. Oh, at least you're going, of course you would heal it back to full health. I was about to say, at least you're going to something I've already injured.
To recover.
Goes to show you though, had I killed that enemy when I passed by the first time, I wouldn't have had to backtrack for it. Little inventory Tetris to pick that up. No major problem there.
Love that.
Another new rune for us.
Look out! Might be a good idea to avoid breathing round here.
There's a big old nasty back here. The noxious behemoth.
Love it.
Boys, fungus.
I should not have stopped moving. I didn't realize that I had entangling vines on me. I would have died right there had I, you know, not, what's it called? Thought to move in that last second. Alright, I'm just gonna walk by all this stuff, since I don't think it matters once you kill the behemoth. When I did it in Act 3, it also didn't count on the map. Did this time, though. I'm pretty sure if we go to my Act 3 map, I killed him there too, and game was like, nah, dog. You did not take him out. You did not run through all the purple flowers and then murder him. Cold blood. Ooh. Gem, please.
Love it.
Oh, inventory's full. Of course it is. Anything? Okay, let's go to town.
Love that. Love that.
Okay, I'll be right back. Mm-hmm. 9 items identified.
Anything.
Eh. Actually, you know what I should be doing?
Take your time. Need a guide?
Disenchanting. Is this anything? No, right? It doesn't look like it's anything. This is better than the last one. Okay. Ooh, dual res. Big mana. Huh. I'll keep it. Chiming staff. Nope. Maybe worth keeping. I don't see anything on here. It's got good life, but all the prefixes are full and already has 2 suffixes without having a resist. Oh.
Don't drink the water.
Salvage. I should probably be tapping any crossbows I come across with, what's it called? The stuff to like turn it magic to see if I can potentially get a lucky roll. I want to check something real quick. Do these... No, they don't yet. Part of the... Another update, I think it's an update that's coming next week, is that charms will go into your flask stash tab. Which is cool, because they're basically like the first game's charms, or the first game's flasks. Portal, what am I doing?
Love that.
Okay. Pick up our stuff here that we missed out on. Ultimate mana flask. I need an ultimate life flask. And I also need to go say goodnight to the kids.
Try this on for size.
Oh. Trail of fire with a temporal bubble? Okay. Be right back. You. Yo, yo, yo. Where's the stupid chimera at? Oh, oh. Aw. I was excited, but it said will not grant an ascendancy point. Sad. Oh, is this what I was looking for? I think it is. No, it's Temple of Chaos. Fine, I'll get the waypoint for the temple. So fine. If this is the temple, then the chimera should be near, according to the update for this area from the patch notes. So let's see how well they made that happen. Temple of Chaos. This is all just a circle right here. Maybe over in this direction. Oh no! No! I refuse to die. Ooh. Yeah.
Incoming!
Yeah, that's a good one. Ugh, let me by. Come on. Let me out. Nope, that's dead end. Maybe right here. Hmm? 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 This doesn't really seem all that close, but like, fine. This is my, what, one map so far since the update. Like, my sample size is not going to be very definitive of major sweeping change. But here it is. So here's something that sucks. Artillery ballista does not target when he's up on top of these. I learned that last time I was here. You just like, yeah, you gotta move away from it to force him off. Okay. I was like, there was a way to do it, and I can't remember where it was, but it's just moving.
Get from above!
Did a lot of damage. There we go. Nice. Did I just get the updated 3 dragons? I don't think I've seen this yet. The 3 dragons. Fire damage from hits contributes to shock chance instead of ignite chance. 20 auras. Cold is ignite, lightning is freeze. Interesting. Okay, let's go into Jiquanis. And man, is Grimjaw gonna give me as hard of a time as he did last time? Grimjaw was rough when I came in Act 3.
I just know it.
Well, ruin that hasn't been looted? No one from camp has managed to make it this mechanism.
I'm almost positive that I'm using the same crossbow I've been using since Act 3 as well. Because I found a +3 projectile gems crossbow very early. And I don't think I've switched off of it. I don't think I've found an upgrade since then. But I'm also kind of brute forcing my way through this right now, if we're going to be honest with ourselves. I'm pretty sure being at the end of Act 6, or let's say middle, we're not at the end, but let's say midway through Act 6 with only 1300 life sounds like a pretty bad idea. But like, I don't know if that's correct or not, because the numbers are so different from what I'm used to. Like in Path of Exile 1, you want 300 life for every act you've progressed through. So if I was using PoE 1 rules, I should be at 1800 life.
Look out!
Additional bolts. Oh yeah, I was saying I should be picking these up and turning them magic to try to find a +6. I don't even know if I can get a +6. +5 would be fine though. Be 2 more than I already have.
Love it.
Grimjaw should be over here to the left somewhere. Granted, he could be on the right side too, but I always find him on the left. Nope. He might be on the right side this time. Maybe. Another small soul core. Another small soul core. I'm gonna have more than enough to get through here. Because I need one for the door at the end. I need one for Grimjaw's door. And I need one for the vault, if I find it. And here's Grimjaw's door. Okay. Told you he's on the left. I told you he's over here. Blackjaw, not Grimjaw. I died so many times here when I came the first time in Act 3 because I legitimately just could not see his attacks. Kind of like right now, but...
Love that.
Ooh.
Your job's long over, me old mate. Take a rest.
Thanks for the res. Very nice.
Look out!
Thank you very much for that. Alright, I would like to get by you, please. Thank you. Just making a quick check right here. Here it is. Not a vault, a supply room.
Some good old-fashioned treasure.
Nothing. Wow. I had higher hopes than that. Alright, let's get to the end then. And be on our way. This is going to be a dead end, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, it is. And another one. Three dead ends. Here's the actual hallway I was looking for. Wait, what? I thought I had three. No. That makes me kind of sad. I was sure that I had three. I don't care about the spirit right now. I just care about finding my last soul core. You gotta be kidding me. There it is. And now we go out this way. Fine, here. Lead me to a rare. Where are you taking me? Oh, really? Cool. Oh. Almost died. What's a cat talisman do? Boots. Hits against you have 15% reduced critical hit damage. Huh. That's pretty good, I think. I don't know. The problem is it's competing with resists, which is kind of a little more important. That animation looked a little off to me. I don't know. There was a little bit of jank there. Right, let me talk to Alva first, because I think I made this same mistake last time, where I didn't talk to her, and then the soul cores didn't spawn. So I was like running all over this place, and there was no soul cores on the ground, and then I talked to her and had to run back all over. Ooh, first map.
Incoming!
I feel like this is the same setup as last time, and I'm gonna find my first soul core in the middle. Over here.
Love it.
Oh. Pick that up. I'm almost level 60.
Love it.
Yep. Pretty sure this is the same or almost the same spot that I found it last time. Yeah, this is the same bow I've been using since Act 3. You know how I know? Because it's corrupted, and I used the corruption altar on it.
Yee. Oh. Is it supposed to spark like that?
I like the mercenaries' dialogue lines throughout the campaign. I was only used to the witches because she was the only one that I'd made any progress with in the first match. But he's kind of like just intelligent enough to like do stuff and live, but just a little bit dumb enough to say like the kind of obvious thing that we're like, yeah, no, that's what's happening, dude.
Love it.
Plated vestments. Hey, don't push me. Fool. Found the generator, but no soul core for it. Yeah, I don't understand. My first time I did this map, it was very like cut and dry. Like the soul cores were in the corners, so you had to go all the way to the corner, then you had to make your way to the pedestal to put them in. And this time it's been like the soul cores are in the middle, same spots by the way. Like this is exactly where I knew to go based off of my experience in Act 3. This is, I'm almost positive that like I rolled the identical map to what I had when I came through last time, because both soul cores were in the exact same spot that they were in my last pass through.
We're getting somewhere now.
Hello? I used the checkpoint last time. Now you're gonna tell me that the checkpoint doesn't work?
Incoming!
I'll turn in red now. It just takes time to reach.
Soul core is charged. Oh dear. Now we just have to remove that giant construct. Good luck.
Nice and simple. Bang.
That.
And now we go to Matlin. This one. Yeah, all of his animations are off. I wonder if they made this actually shorter. Checkpoint.
Carver driver here. This is gonna get ugly. The first of many, no doubt.
Yeah. Actually. Come on. Oh, I have to go this way. Another ultimate mana flask. Come on. This way. Yeah, we'll compare the map at the end. And, well, not compare, because I have nothing to compare it to. But we'll just glance at the map at the end and see, like, just how big of a map it is.
Look out!
Fire resistant with an elemental resistance aura. Looks like we were able to deal with him anyway. Good old fire exposure. Oh, no. Come on.
Incoming!
It doesn't look too bad so far. What killed me? I'm assuming it was this guy. I saw a little fire pop happen when I died. That sends me all the way back to the beginning, doesn't it? There's been no checkpoints. I think there's a shortcut that opened up right here, though. No. That's unfortunate. And there wasn't a single checkpoint. That sucks. Oh, this is nothing. This is just a dead end. I actually have to have the mini map open so I don't dead end myself.
Love it.
Okay. That song was distracting me a little bit. Part of the reason why I died.
Incoming!
Oh no. Come on. I didn't even read all of his stuff, but I think he was periodically resist all damage and fire resist. And there was the third thing. No. I again. I know this is kind of on me because I know I'm wearing like basic nothing gear, but I'm also just trying too hard to quickly catch back up to where I was instead of taking my time.
How goes it?
Negative. Oh. I kind of want both.
I will gladly take your hard-earned coin.
Okay. Identify some things. No, no. That goes in the stash. I don't know. The total life recovered is higher. Yeah.
If you
Okay.
hear a click, duck.
Thank you. I have to clean out this dump tab soon. Okay. Obviously, I want to regal this. Suffix. I need weapon elemental damage. I have 3 exalts and a dream. Okay. The dream didn't happen. Everything sucks. But it's fine because we're gonna. I don't think weapon damage matters. I think mana per enemy killed might be good. I don't know if we get that though, if it's our what's it called? Minion that does the killing. But I suppose I don't really have much to lose by putting these in here. Okay. And that served us well for a long time. Throw this in here. Oh, +6 to strength. If we don't feel like the what's it called? I don't feel like it's doing enough, we will come back and switch it out. So I just got +3 to my damage, or +3 to my skill. Not bad. It's hard to perceive any difference without doing a 1-to-1.
Incoming!
But it's quite alright nonetheless. What skill was that? It's the second time I've died to that skill. Yeah, level 20 artillery ballista because of the +6. We also need to get an amulet that has, I believe amulets can have +2. I could be wrong about that though. Yeah, let's not push as hard as we were. I will be perfectly content with letting the totems do their job, because that's the whole point of a build like this. Like, you trust the totems to kill things for you. You know, like that.
Incoming!
Tier 3 support on a random corpse. Excuse me. I hope that release makes these guys not float and that they just kind of flop around on the floor. Would be cool. It's a minor thing, right? Like, it really is. Who cares about what fish do? But, like, it's minor things that add up to make a game feel less immersive. Okay. Will we be able to make it through without dying? That is the question at hand.
Look out!
Oh. We have a couple of spear boys. Alright, almost made it back to where I died. I'm gonna be so mad if we get past, like, that spot and there's a freaking checkpoint right there. Ooh. Lever. Alright. There is a lever around here somewhere.
Love it.
There it is. Is that, hold on, there's a checkpoint there that I missed 3 times.
Death from above!
That's even worse. I didn't even realize that that was there and just not marked. Only a little unfortunate. And of course I die when I say that. Dang, man. Dudes are just slamming. Let's make sure we activate that checkpoint this time. Dun.
Try this on for size!
Um. Nope. Yeah, I wish this checkpoint was shifted ever so slightly because it is along the critical path, right? Like you pass by it, but I wish it was. Just shifted closer to the main path. But I got a checkpoint now. I can't believe I've died this many times here. I mean, I can because of my lack of life, but all right, this way. Take a little bit of cover there. Man, that checkpoint was so close to where I died to the first time. Had I just shifted over and grabbed it, we might already be done with this zone.
Death from above!
Whoop. Yeah, no. That was poor play on my part. Seeing as it was completely avoidable. I should grab the shard. Come on. Checkpoint me, game, please. This map does not feel like it's a whole lot smaller than it used to be. And I thought that was kind of their whole intent with the changes for this map specifically. Checkpoint. Okay, I thought this went further because of the way it looked on the minimap. Thought it was like a bait and switch, like pull the lever, but then backtrack a little bit. Did it count? Yes, it did. Cool. I was trying to roll out of the animation because I just wanted to freaking move on. Flippin', flappin', friggin' fraggin'. You know what I mean? Please be the end. I want out of the waterways. I don't like it here. Periodic fire explosions. Interesting. There was another rare. I think it was under the water. I just saw the symbol for a lever over here as I was backtracking away from it. Come on. My Wind Dancer throws me off so much because like the enemies get close and they get all like blurry and intangible because of Wind Dancer, and it makes me think that they have some kind of special effect that's gonna kill me. Yeah, looks like I backtrack here. No, no. Stop it. Stop. Yeah, no, this zone does not feel any smaller than it used to. This took for freaking ever to get here. Holy. This the end? It is the end. Okay. Drain the water. Okay. I think this is a decent place for us to be done. Personally.
There we go.
So, I'm gonna portal. And next time we play this game, I should be in maps. Or leveling another character. Who knows, right? Like... I want to really take the time this patch to experiment with different builds. Like, I already have this one that's working really well. I want to see what else is available with some cool stuff in it. Flat fizz, and this could be a really nice staff. I don't know about that one. Or that one. Yeah.
Be warned, their queen.
Who's she talking about?
Don't drink the water.
You drain the entire... Oh. Alva's...
Through this darkness. In every way. No. Okay.
Don't get eaten.
Excuse me. Gonna just throw this down here. I have to clean out this dump tab this weekend. For certain. Okay. yeah, I think we're done. I think that's everything I got in me for the night. I don't want to stay up too late. I've been staying up late all this week, and it's bad, and I don't feel good. So, oh, I'm gonna go to sleep. I hope you guys have a good night. I will see you maybe Sunday.